Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Prompt Engineering Workshop and Competition. I am Shreyoshi Shreya, and I am thrilled to be your host for this exciting event. And for today, it is the second day of our workshop. Let's give a warm welcome to today's honorable guests, Noor Iddina Safika from Malaysia and Sajidul Rahman from Bangladesh. Let's begin the second day of our Prompt Engineering Workshop and Competitions. We again would like to thank the sponsors of this event, Rafin AI Bangladesh as our event sponsor, Boybol Bangladesh as our event partner, the Bytebeat, Next Gen Revolution Bangladesh, Othan NHS STEM Club Philippines, PKB Philippines, SKBB Philippines, and Othon NHS Media Club as our promotional partners. Their amazing support and contributions made this event successful. Now, for today, our motive is to learn how to generate better images and turn them into stunning designs. And also, don't forget, we've got more competitions for you to join and you to have the opportunity to test your skills. Without further ado, I'm asking Sajid to take over the spotlight.
Hello, am I audible? Hello, can someone type in the chat if they can hear me properly? Oh, okay. All right, so thank you so much, Ms. Shreya, for that lovely introduction. So me and Dina will start by we'll start the event with explaining, giving you a brief overview of what to expect. All right. Okay. Let me screen share now. Share my screen. Can you turn it off? Hold on. Mhm. Mhm. All right, uh, so we'll start by explaining what AI image manipulation is and walk you through the process of generating some images, and also share some tips and tricks on how you can generate an image that matches your expectation or desire.
And once we know what image manipulation is and generate some images, we will show you how you can turn those images into beautiful book covers and captivating posters.
Yeah, and that's not all. We'll spice things up a little with a filming competition where you can showcase your newfound skills and knowledge.
And all the details regarding the competition will be announced soon. By participating in this competition, you can earn yourself the prestigious United Nations Registered Certificate, and if you win, you'll get the chance to win the crest as well.
Yeah. So, what is AI image manipulation? Before we get to that, let's start by breaking down what image manipulation is all about. So, if someone were to explain this to you in the simplest way possible, then they would say image manipulation basically means editing. Yep, that's right. I mean, when editing, what you basically do is you maybe add text in your image, or you add logos, emojis, or maybe you adjust the size, like resize or crop it, or what you can do is you add multiple pictures all together and turn it into something new. That's what editing is, right? So you're basically manipulating different kinds of elements within an image. That's what image manipulation is. And now I'm pretty sure that many of you can already guess what AI image manipulation is. So it's basically when you try to generate an image or generate or edit an image using artificial intelligence. Simple, right? Mm. So now that we know how prompt works, like now that we know what AI image manipulation is, let's explain how prompt works in AI image manipulation. Before we get to that, I want to quickly introduce you to our sponsor, Rafin AI. They're like an all-in-one AI company, so, and but they are paid but very affordable. I mean, take a look at these prices. For 100 taka, you are getting ChatGPT 4. All right, So GPT-4, you know what that is. I mean, 90% population in this world that are using ChatGPT are a user of GPT 3.0, and like only 10% are user of GPT-4. GPT-4. So if you wanna get GPT-4 from ChatGPT, then you need to pay, and that's quite a lot. But from Graphen AI, you're getting that for just 100. And that's not it. You also get like 20,000 words and 100 images. And the coolest thing about the Graphen AI is that it will never expire until you run out of the tokens. The tokens will get. Yeah, and one other cool thing is if you use our code AT10 when purchasing this software, purchasing their service, then you also get a like 10% off from their annual from their packages. Mhm. All right, so for this workshop, I will be using okay. So for this workshop, I will be using Rapin AI image generation tool, and they have an image generation tool also. Your feel free to use any image generation tool, and there are Midjourney, and then Leonardo, and like Stable Diffusion, and some other things. So for this competition, I will be using this one. So for how prompt works in AI image manipulation, prompts in AI image manipulation serves as an instructions or suggestion provided to the AI model to guide the image generation process. Essentially, you give the AI model a prompt, which can be in the form of text like this, or like which can be in the form of text or keyword, and the AI model then generates an image based on your prompt. So for example, we can write something like a sparrow bird standing on a clean electric electric wire. Right? Okay, so let's say we type something like this. Now, what the AI will do is it's gonna generate an image based on this prompt that we provided there. And there you go. Ta-da. Now, if you take a closer look at this one, the image that the AI generated is very vague. I mean, it doesn't have much details, like the sky details or things like that. But prompts can be vague or it can be like very specific. The prompt I used here is very vague. I mean, a sparrow bird standing on top of the thin electric wire is all the data about the image I gave to the AI. But however, you cannot you cannot generate an image that matches your expectation with a fake prompt like this one. Okay. Uh, So in this workshop, we are gonna learn how you like how to prompt, like how to engineer your prompt in a way that can generate an image that matches your expectation or desire. All right. Mhm. Mhm. So now that we know what AI image manipulation is and how prompt works in AI image manipulation, we will be like we will be creating some designs. And for the designs, we're gonna pick a book cover image and a poster image. All right. So as for the book cover image, I want you guys to suggest me what to create. Like, type it in the chat. What could we create as a book cover? Type it in the chat. Oh, my voice is not clear. Is it okay now? Is my voice clear? Yeah, okay, perfect. Okay, so I want you guys to suggest me what I should create as for the book cover. Okay, just go on, type anything, it could be anything, a good book cover. So what can I create? Any suggestion? I will randomly pick one comment. We have Harry Potter, and then, what else? What else? Anyone? Anything else? Hello? Is that it? All right. Hold on. Hold on. Let me quickly type it here. So, Sakura tree. Book cover, right? Book cover. Okay then. And as for the poster image, so what do you guys suggest I should create? Hmm? Movie poster. Interesting. So we will be creating a horror movie poster. All right. So now that we have both of our themes, let's go to our AI software and try to create an image. Right. Okay. So hold on a second. Okay, so before we try to generate an image, we need to understand the thing. We can we can put a theme like a cycle people cover, but that wouldn't be very detailed, and the AI wouldn't be able to generate an image that matches your expectation or desire. All right. So as for the prompt, this is a framework that I personally built for generating an image. The first one is a theme. For our case, we have like a cycle tree that could be a theme. Okay. And hold on. And as for the themes details, this is the part where this is the part where you try to picture in your head. This is the part where you think of every details you could think of about the image. All right, like the position, like the atmosphere, the people around, things like that. And as for the quality preference, this is the part where you write down the things about what are the quality you're looking for in your image. Is it like the lighting, and like the filter? Is it a bokeh, like a portrait picture, things like that. This piece of the puzzle contains all the information. And as for the prompt exaggeration, this is the part where you like exaggerate the prompt. Like you say things like amazing art, okay? You say, and then maybe wonderful, ultra detailed, things that would exaggerate the prompt. I will go through each of these steps and explain to you how to write a prompt according to this framework. All right. So, and once all the pieces of the puzzle gets connected, this is where you get a prompt. And yeah. So, as I explained earlier, okay, is my voice still not clear? Hello? I'm really sorry about that. Is it clear now? Hello? Can someone type it in the chat? Yeah, okay. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Alright, so as for our theme, the main object of the image, is it a person, is it a tree, or what is it? The theme goes here. And for our case, it is the sakura tree. Alright, and as for the theme's details, this is the part where we explain the location, description, the environment, is it like a close-up angle shot or wide angle shot, the views, atmosphere, interaction, things like that. And as for the quality preference, this is the part where you write down what kind of qualities you're looking for. All right, the filters, the depth of field, things like that. These are just some examples. Okay? High quality portrait, filters, and things like that. Okay, and as for the prompt exaggeration, these are like some of the examples that we could do. Ultra detail, masterpiece, ultra realistic, wonderful. We are going to write in each of these and then combine them all together and then paste it in our AI image generation tool. Let's start with our Sacred book cover. So, Sacred book cover. There you go. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. And as for the theme, it's very simple. So, natural tree. And as for the theme's details, so this is the part where you have to think of everything you could think of about the Sakura tree book cover. So if you picture it in your head, there is a Sakura tree, okay? And then, so usually Sakura tree has pink petals. So we could say something like pink petals falling, okay? And what else? Hmm. And maybe something like brown trees covered with pink petals. Anything else, guys? We are trying to create a Sakura tree book cover, okay? And this is the part where you explain all the details. So if you wanna suggest anything, then just type it in the chat. I will include it in here. Okay, what else? Then how about something like so titles floating through the air and hmm, a little windy environment. This part goes in the no, wait, little windy environment. Yeah, of course. We'll add that. Little windy environment. Okay, we've got our little windy environment. And maybe something like sunlight uh, filtering through the air. Okay, all right, let's keep it at that. I want this to be short but detailed. Okay, it goes here. And as for the third piece of the puzzle, this is the part where you uh, explain what kind of quality settings you're looking for at the lighting. So since it's going to be a romance novel or something like that, I think I'm gonna go for something like cinematic lighting. Okay, maybe finely detailed. All right, and then the resolution. Yeah, you could have something like 8K resolution. Okay, and of course high quality. Yeah, there you go. Okay, as for the last piece of the puzzle, we are basically gonna exaggerate the image with words like amazing, beautiful, masterpiece, okay, and ultra detailed, all right, and what else? Amazing, okay. Amazing, wonderful. There you go. Let's keep it short but simple but detailed. Okay, so now that we have all the pieces of our puzzle together, let's try turning it into a prompt. Hmm. So all the pieces of puzzle are connected now, and now this is the prompt that I think we have a secretary, and then as a team we have like team's detail, and we have the quality settings that we are looking for, and we also have the prompt exaggeration. And now what we basically do is copy paste this into our AI image generation tool and see what let's see what we get, what results we get. Okay. Hold on. This is our animation tool. Okay. Mm-hmm. So as secretary, I'm just gonna copy paste all of these here. Hold on. So as secretary, um, like, um, just a second, guys. Okay, done. And then the team details, the team quality, and then uh, quality. Okay, we're done. And all that we need to do is paste them in here. Alright. So a factor tree, we got a factor tree, and then we can do that's done. and then um, the third piece of the puzzle, which is quality preference, and then the last piece of the puzzle. So now we have all the pieces of the puzzle together as a prompt. One more thing, guys, when generating an image, you'll find these settings, right? You'll find these settings on pretty much any imagination tool, but you can play around with these if you want. I'm not going to use them. These does make it quite a difference. But the most important thing one is use image resolution. I mean, we're trying to create a book cover, right? So we need to make sure that we pick a size that resembles with the book cover image. Okay. So let me go for something like this. This is very close to a book cover size. Okay, there you go. And now it just generates. Yeah, yeah. This shouldn't take that long. Yeah. Just what's the difference, right? For this, we used a very big prompt, but for this one, we use very detailed. All right, and ta-da! Mhm. So, so if you again, if you don't like any of these results, you can always edit the prompts and generate. And what AI model will try to do is generate more images for you. So if you take a closer look at this one, we typed a cycle tree, we got a cycle tree, and then pink petals falling around. Pink petals are falling around. Like look, there are pink petals. And then the one someone in the chat suggested, wind, a little windy environment. So the wind is floating, making the petals float in the air. And then the sunlight filtering through the air. We see some gaps here, and the sunlight is indeed filtering through this gap. So yeah, you see the difference, guys. This is very big. This was from the engineer. Yeah. So now that we have our book cover design, it's time to create our horror movie poster. I'm gonna do it here. Yeah. I used my PowerPoint presentation for the prompt for writing the prompt framework. So you can directly put all these things here. You can hello, did someone say anything? If I convert this bird into a tree, uh, if I convert this bird into a tree, highly impossible. Okay. So yeah, so you can type all the four pieces of the puzzle here, which we're going to do now. I did it in my presentation for the sake of my presentation. Okay. So this time we will add all the prompts here. So we have our book cover. Now we need is a movie poster, right? A horror movie poster it was. Okay, let me type it here. So, it's that it's a horror movie poster. So we type it here down. All right. So the same process applied to this one as well. I mean, what you need is a theme, and then a theme details, and then themes like the quality preference, and the last piece of the puzzle is the what was it? The prompt exaggeration. You can exaggerate things. Let's start with theme, which is very simple. Horror. I mean, we first need to picture it in our head. What kind of poster is it? Let's say, so any suggestion, guys? Let's say it's like the environment is a forest, and in the middle of the forest, and there is a white rose standing in front of the house. So maybe we could just look for some information. So help me out here. All right, let's say horror ghost, um, horror ghost. Mhm. So this is our theme. And for the as for the in details, we could look at something like a white ghost standing in front of a very mansion. Yeah, yeah. So anything else? There is a huge mansion surrounded by dead trees and few black cats. Indeed, yeah, of course, sure. I'll just copy that and add it here. There you go. You happy? So anything else? Just if you want to get anything else, just type it in the chat. Okay, so let's add few more things. Like, so it's going to be a horror movie poster, right? So and it's in the forest. So if we add maybe something like trees, and normal trees wouldn't look that good with a horror house. So we could put something like leafless trees. That would add more like scary vibe into the image. Okay, let me add that leafless and leafless trees around. Okay, and then anything else? How about something like a foggy weather or misty weather? So misty, do make sure that after each of these prompts you add a comma. Okay, misty weather, misty weather. Oh, okay, let's see. Foggy weather, yeah, exactly. Okay, the same as misty weather, they're just like synonym. Okay, we will keep it at that. I mean, we don't want it to be too long, but short and detailed. Okay, so we have a theme, we have theme details. The third piece of the puzzle was like quality preference. So as for the quality preference, I want to go for something like very similar to this one. But the only thing that I use cinematic lighting for this one. But the cinematic lighting wouldn't look good in a ghost house or movie. So instead of a cinematic lighting, I will go for a dramatic lighting. I'll just copy paste the other one. So, yeah. The same quality preference I used before. But instead of cinematic lighting, I am going for a dramatic lighting. Dramatic lighting. And, and as for the last piece of the puzzle, it can also be the same. And things like amazing, beautiful, wonderful, masterpiece, 8K resolution, things like that, ultra detail. So I'm just gonna copy paste the one I used before, which is this one. Alright, so now that we have all the pieces of the puzzle connected, we can hit this button and let the magic happen. So one more thing, if you don't like any of these results, then you can always change this prompt or generate more images. Yeah. So let's take a look at this one. Oh, okay, interesting. So a horror ghost or this is a horror ghost. A white ghost standing on in front of a scary mansion. We indeed got a white ghost standing in front of a scary mansion. And there's foggy weather. It's on the chat. It's foggy weather. And of course, there is foggy weather. And then leafless trees. Yeah, there we go. So if you type the prompt like this, then the AI will be able to understand better and generate a prompt, it will generate an image that matches your expectation or desire. Yeah. So that's pretty much all about engineering for AI image manipulation. Now comes the part where Miss Dina will take these images that you and I created and turn them into a beautiful book cover and some captivating posters. Yeah, and if you guys have any questions, then about the generation process, then you can type it in the chat. Yeah. Any questions regarding the image generation process? I guess none. Any part you didn't understand, I can maybe explain it. I guess there's no question. I guess that means you guys understood me very well. And well, thank you for that. Can we use any other AI image generation app? Yes, of course. There are many AI image generation apps. And so I use Graphic AI, but you don't have to use it. There are other free AI image generation tools like Leonardo, okay, and the Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, things like that. But if you're asking that for the competition, if you don't have Graphic AI, subscription. If you don't have it ready, then you like feel free to use the Leonardo. Okay, this is one of my favorite imagination tools. And then there's also Midjourney. These are like very good. There are other animation tools that you can use, and many of them are free, and many of them are paid. Many of them have limited like subscription. Yeah, so there you go. I hope that answers your question. Anything else? Any other questions regarding that AI image generation? Mm, all right, I understand. Can you suggest some app? Yeah, of course. Yeah, sure. Let's go. Yeah, so this is Midjourney. Mhm. This is one of the best AI image generation app, and you can use it for free. I mean, there is a limit. I forgot the limit, but for the first few images that you'll be able to create. And for Leonardo, this is completely free, but you will get 150 tokens every day. All right, so this is one of my favorite image generation tools. I mean, take a look at this image. They're so good. Yeah, and if you see their prompts, then you will see they also follow a similar structure that I use, like the four framework that I explained. Yeah, so this is one Leonardo. They give you 150 tokens every day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go. So these two are my best picks for image generation. And Raffin AI is also very good, as you can see. We generated everything that we wanted in our prompt. Yeah. So it does matches with our desired outcome and expectation. It's very affordable, guys. I mean, take a look at this subscription. They are very affordable, and yeah, yeah, you can always like, buy them into an office. Can I read or understand images? Can I read or like, can it read or understand images? Yeah, it can. It can indeed. Like prompt doesn't necessarily have to be in a form of text. It can even be a form of images. All right, like major Leonardo has these features. Like, let's go to image generation. Let me show you. So you see that image guidance. I mean, this is where you type the prompt, and this is where you will get the images. But it doesn't always have to be a prompt. You can also add an image here. Add an image, and yeah, if you upload an image here, and then like go back here and type a prompt. Now what the AI will do is try to create an image that resembles the image that you inserted here. So as you can see, it doesn't necessarily always have to be a text. Like a prompt doesn't necessarily always have to be in the form of text. It can also be in the form of image. You can add images here. The AI will read it, alright, and then try to create an image that resembles the image that you provided. Okay, anything else? Hmm, I guess not. Okay, so now comes the part where Miss Dina will take these images that Eva and I created and where are they? So this, hold on. Mhm. So Miss Dina will take these images and try to turn them into a book cover and a poster. So with that being said, I will take my leave now. Thank you so much for staying till this moment. I hope to see you till the end of this workshop. Assalamualaikum. I'm gonna quickly download this and send it to Miss Dina. Yeah.
Thank you,
And
Mr. Sachit, for that spectacular explanation and demo.
you're welcome.
So, just how you listened just now, it's really easy, right, to use image manipulation, and it's very efficient to use. There's a lot of apps you can use. Now, let's move on to our next agenda, which is turning the images generated into amazing design. So, for that, we will be using Canva. Okay, now I've already opened Canva. So, let's turn the AI generated image into poster and book cover. But first, let's take a look at what you can do with it. So these are the designs that I created. So let's go to the first one. So the first one is a book cover. I wrote a prompt asking for a picture of a beach with trees in the scenery. So usually on the book cover, you should have the title, the author's name, and sometimes a subtitle from the book. So we add all those elements all together, and voila, you'll get yourself a book cover. And then the next example is a poster. So this is an example that I've made. It is for a birthday occasion where the cafe gives out free dessert to the person who's having their birthday on that day. So for a poster, you need to be captivating, you need to be eye-catching. So use a catchy phrase for that. And then put put what you want to say to the audience. So I'm sorry. So put the message down here. And then, last but not least, we could also generate a less realistic image. So for this one, I created a cartoonish poster on National Read a Book Day. It is very important for you to match the design, the aesthetic of the poster to your target audience. So for this poster, I'm targeting it to the children. So that's why I chose this style. Now, let's start designing the photos that Mr. Sajidor created just now. So let's put it here. Voila. So this one, we will be making it into a book cover. And just now, like Mr. Sadino mentioned, it is a romance book. So first, let's put the title. Let's increase the size. Put it up here. Let's say there's a sakura tree. There's petals on the ground. So let's say the romance starts beneath the sakura tree. And you can use any font you like. Since it is a romance book, let's make it a bit cursive. So let's change the font to breathing. Voila. Let's increase the size and then change the color because we can't really see it, right? And then voila, you have the title. Now let's put the author's name. You can put it up here or down here. So let's put it down here. Increase the size. And you could put any name you like. So for example, let's use Olivia Rose. And certain books, not all, could use a subtitle. So let's put it on top of the title. So let's drag it over here. Make it a bit small so it doesn't cover the whole title. Change the color. And let's say Romance Under the Tree, right? With every petal that falls, I yearn your name. And with all of those elements all together, you'll get yourself a book cover. So that is the general image for you to make a book cover. So next, let's start doing the poster. So let's enlarge the image. Okay, lock it so it doesn't move. And then, so this is a ghost horror movie poster such as. So first, let's put the title. Increase the size. Let's say a scary house, there's a ghost. There's probably a lot of screaming in the house because we don't know what the ghosts do to them. So let's say the title is House Screams. Let's change the font into something scarier. How about Inlander? Texture. Okay, that's cool. Change the color. Oh, okay. Let's change the color. And then we should also put a release date, for the movies. So let's put it down here. Hold on. Let me just drag it down here. Increase the size. And let's say the movie is releasing on the 31st of December 2025. And don't forget the cast name. On the movie poster, you should have the cast name. So let's put it right above here. Let's increase the size. You can put any name you like. So for the example, I will just put name. So drag it up here, and then depending on how many names you want to put, just put it up here. Let's make it straight, and voila! You'll have the general image of a movie poster. Now, we're already done with that. Let's move on to our next agenda. So this is where the fun starts. We will be doing an AI graphic designing competition. Using the tools that Mr. Sajidar and I explained just now, all of you will be designing a poster or a book cover. So we'll be giving you a theme at the end, and you'll start doing it from there. The time limit of the competition is only 10 minutes. You'll be submitting your final work to a Google form within 2 minutes after the design period. We will then post all of your submissions on Facebook, and the photos with the highest number of likes will be the winner. Now, I will be telling you the theme of the competition. So for the book cover, it will be about a frozen Christmas tree, a frozen Christmas tree. And for the poster, it will be about an amusement park, an amusement park. You can ask us if you have any questions, and we will give you 5 minutes prior to plan out your design, and then we will start.
Well, that's the end of day two and the wrap of our workshop. I hope you all leave this event feeling inspired, informed, and connected with AI. Let's carry the momentum and make a positive impact. I truly believe that this event made us more aware about AI and its usage and how we can use it to generate our best output. I would again like to thank our guests, Sajidur Rahman, John Paulo F. Gonzalez, Fuad Islam, and Nur Iddina Safika, and the sponsor of this event, Rafin AI Bangladesh as our event sponsor, the Bytebeat Next Gen Revolution Bangladesh, Othon NHS STEM Club Philippines, PKB Philippines, SKBB, and Othon NHS Media Club as our promotional partner, and Boybog Bangladesh as our event partner. Thank you each and everyone for being a part of this workshop. Intellectium will be back with more workshops and amazing competitions to build a community that is aware about AI. We all thank you again. Stay safe and blessed. Until next time.